Well guys, that was a big long click. Welcome back to the nest again. It's probably good to see me again. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be making a wee bit more videos. We're reviewing another fantasy film tonight, and tonight again is something we all love. It is The Wizard of Oz from 1939. I gotta say, this is such a fantastic movie. I just love the drastic change, and from the beginning, it's black and white. But as soon as Dorothy lands in Oz, as soon as she opens the door of her house, it is in Technicolor. I wonder what the audience were like whenever they watched that for the first time. They were probably like, I've never seen this before. um, I gotta say, I really enjoyed hearing the music and everything. I really love how I'm reviewing all these films, starting with the singing and everything. I really love the makeup as well. Like, I do know that the farmhands on Dorothy's farm in the real world in Kansas, they are they're the same people who she became friends with in Oz. The Scarecrow, if he only had a brain. The Tin Man, if he only had a heart. And the Cowardly Lion, if he only had a knife. I gotta say, I don't know which of them is my favourite. Probably the lion, because he's probably got the most character growth out of any of them. Because you know how he starts off, not being so brave, but towards the end of the story, whenever he goes to rescue Dorothy from the Wicked Witch of the West's castle, in the climax, he actually shows some sort of bravery. You know, whenever he saw the guards coming towards him, he went, but instead he actually fought them off. Takes real bravery to stop someone who's out to get you. I really love the Wicked Witch of the West. If only I got to see what the Wicked Witch of the East was like. It's a shame you only saw her dead body, with her legs in the ruby slippers. So the Wicked Witch was stopping nothing. I wonder what she would have done if she actually got the ruby slippers. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. And I love Toto. You gotta love wee Toto. I wonder if that's where they got the name for the band. We'll never know. They must have asked a lot of people, to play the Munchkins. Because, as you see, the whole city is full of them. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed seeing the Emerald City. I wonder where this was filmed. Specifically in Oz. Maybe they used, I don't know how it worked back in 1939, but I did really enjoy seeing the Emerald City. But it turns out the wizard was a fake, a con man, but at least he actually gave everyone what they wanted. I gotta say, the Wicked Witch of the West doesn't seem like she was a popular dictator. Because even the guards were happy whenever she died. Hail Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead. I do gotta say, I really, really, really wish that they played Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Again, they reprised that song whenever the Wicked Witch of the West died. Because that would have been really fitting. You can use a song more than once. That's what I always say. Always use a song more than once, but not all the time. Twice is enough. I really loved hearing Judy Garland singing. Really enjoyed seeing her perform. I gotta say, it just shows, your family's the most important thing in that movie. As for the ending, I did say I kind of shed a tear at the ending, so I did. When she had to say goodbye to the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. She'll miss the Scarecrow most of all. I don't know why, probably because he was the first one she ever met in Oz, and the Tin Man, he's sure he's got a heart because it's breaking. I gotta say, I really loved how she always had the power to go back to Kansas, but she never really worked it out. but she had to find out for herself. But she learned a valuable lesson. I will say, I really hope this film never gets remade, because it's fine the way it is. You know, I know we're getting a lot of remakes of everything nowadays, but The Wizard of Oz is a classic that is fine the way it is, no matter how old it is. It's, what years is it? 82 years old now. Never ever remake this film, guys. It's fantastic the way it is. And we finish up the film, all black and white again, and as Dorothy says, "There's no place like home, Annie Ann." I gotta say, it's one of the greatest films I've ever seen. It's probably a fan favourite. I have to say, I really love how, you know, the Professor Marvel and the Wizard, I love how they're the same character. Like, you know, in real life he is a charlatan. I guess a charlatan is a fake, and you know, he's basically a con man in the in Oz. But at least he still remains a good man, because I remember whenever he was bringing Dorothy up to the crystal ball, you know, he just looked at a photo of her and Aunt Em. I don't know if it was legitimate, because Aunt Em actually did panic whenever she thought Dorothy was out in the Twister. I wouldn't like to be anywhere near a Twister. Imagine actually jumping into a Twister. You could travel all the way to Oz, see for yourself. I did really enjoy seeing the makeup for the Wicked Witch. That's probably where they got the idea from, for witches to have a green face. Yeah, you never know these things. I also feel like Snow White, the one I reviewed last night, I feel like it also had a bit of an influence for the Wizard of Oz, because you know, you have to remember, Snow White hadn't have happened, none of these movies would happen, and I did hear somewhere that fantasy films weren't too successful back in the 1930s, but I guess the Wizard of Oz really made a big change to everything. Pardon me. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Wizard of Oz. I really loved, you know, the warm, heartening message in the film. You know, the light tone. You know, it wasn't too scary like Snow White, but I do have to say, you know, as soon as I got there, whenever people looked at the movie, as soon as they saw the new colour, people were definitely like, the same thing as Dorothy. "Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore." That's a line we'll never forget. People always, that's why I love movies, because, you know, it just takes you out of your comfort zone, you know. It actually makes, like, you feel you're actually in the movie. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, if only we could go to the land of Oz. Be even more peaceful now that the Wicked Witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Witch old witch, the Wicked Witch. Ah well, at least I had a lovely ending. But you know, it may have been a dream, but you do know, you have to remember, you know, in a dream, all your worries will just disappear. Thank you for watching, guys. I shall see you in the next video. I'm losing my voice here, sorry guys. I'll see you in the next video. I really want to start giving you guys reviews of films that you're a wee bit more familiar with. I do know, whenever I get through all the years, you know, there may be some you don't recognise, there will be some you recognise. There are going to be a lot of well-known films you guys are going to see me review. But until the next review, I'll see you in a couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and have a good night.